Hello and welcome to Big or Bit Games unboxing video of the new Dice Masters set, Marvel Civil War Collector's Box. My name is Simon and I'm going to be opening this today. So what I'm going to do is just open it up and show you what you get inside. So just to quickly go through the list of what you get in here. So you're getting your 20 custom dice, so 8 kick sidekick dice, 12 basic action dice. You then get 15 cards, and this comes in the form of a promo card, so it's an alternative art Vibranium Shield. You get your 10 basic action cards for the set, and then 4 reminder cards, that's the colour cards for the basic action dice. You get a felt dice bag, which are really nice, I'll show you that. The 2 dice storage trays, the paper playmat and checklist, and then you also get in there 4 cool boosters at the bottom. So the collector set is designed for anyone who already plays Dice Masters, who doesn't want to have to buy the 2-player starter set to get their basic action dice, seeing as each new set comes with brand new action dice. So the way you can do it is by getting the collector's box. Now the collector's box is actually more expensive than a 2-player starter, but you get a cool way to store your new set. So this is the storage trays. And once we've got some dice open, I'll show you exactly how you can utilise this. A little bit of bag of ninja dust there. So we go down to the first layer. You can see you've got the felt bag here. Now it's a little bit marked from where it's been folded over in the factory to store it, which is always a shame when they come out that way, but it won't be too bad after it's been played a bit. These are great, by the way, if you've only been using the paper bags that come with the starter set. They're great for just being able to get your hand inside, etc. And they work really well, these felt bags. And again, easily tie it up, shake your dice about, nice and randomised, and then go and make your lucky dip for the turn. So the felt dice bag's very nice to have. Then we have in here your sidekick dice and your basic action dice. So again, you use these for every time you play. You need 8 sidekick dice, and then you've got your basic action dice here, which is supposed to be, I believe, grey, pink, cyan and orange. However, the orange is more of a yellow, really. And again, they repeated that from the last set, which is a shame they haven't actually made it orange, unfortunately. Not really. They differ slightly in colour as well. They're a bit of a darker tone. The ones in the 2-player starter sets are very bright white, whereas these ones are much more of like this dull grey brown sort of colour. So they are slightly different as well, a little bit more unique to see. Then you have in here, you have your wad of cards that come preset with it. So when I can open it, I'll show you. So we'll pop that open. So you get in here, first of all, your promotional Vibranium Shield. So the cards available in the set as normal. However, this is an alternative art, and again, you can see the art extends all the way underneath the border of the text and stuff. So that's really cool to see. And Vibranium Shield itself, by the way, 2 cost. Continuous, anytime you could use a global ability, you can send this die to the use pile. If you do, target blocking character you control gains +3 defense. Pretty cool, eh? So you get that alternative art promo. Then you get your reminder cards for the basic action dice. Like I said, it says it's orange, but it's not really orange. So you get cyan, pink, orange and grey. So you just use those on your basic action cards, which are these ones. Now I'm not going to go through each individual one. Check out my video of the starter set if you want to see what each of these basic action I do. For me personally, they're probably some of the best ones that have been printed in a long time. There's some really good cards in here. I will just highlight one of my favourite, which is Superhero Registration Act. So it's a 4 cost, but you get to draw and roll 2 dice, or with the new enlistment ability, instead draw and roll 3 unless your opponent KOs one of their dice. So punish them for you trying to draw and roll dice. It seems fair to me, right? Seems fair to you, yeah? Good. I'm glad we're in agreement. And my other favourite one is the Frontline, not only because it's got a cool piece of artwork, but even though it's a 5 cost dice, unblocked attacking character dice gain +3 attack until end of turn. So you can effectively just, steamroll over your opponent there. And global, pay a fist, target opposing character die, can't block this turn unless your opponent pays a life. So yeah, sure, go ahead, try and want to block, you're going to lose life either way. So But yeah, I'm not going to go through every single one of them. Like I said, check out my starter video if you want to see that. So just highlighting my couple of favourites there. And then if you lift this up, you'll see underneath, you get your 4 booster packs. You also get this paper sheet which you can use. So if you don't have a nice shiny player mat like the one that I got, you can use one of these. And also these are really good if you're doing rainbow drafts and stuff, especially if you're drafting this one for like a player who's not used to playing the game for the first time, just because it also has the little reminders of just where stuff moves to. So I quite like those. Those are very good, especially for newer players, or just as a good reminder if you haven't played in a while. So you get in here 4 boosters, and it would be remiss of me not to at least open them and take a look at what we get. And of course to show you how the amazing ta-da, dice storage works. So let's take a look. So we've got here, we have a Taskmaster, and we also have a Hercules Line of Olympus, which is a rare. So he's a 5-cost Avenger, and when he's KO'd while attacking, deal 2 damage to each player. That's a pretty cool ability. So they're going to get nicely stored away there. Then 2 more dice. Oh, look at that. The collection grows. And we have here the Iron Fist and Moon Knight. So we've got a rare out of 4 packs. I mean, that's, you know, that's pretty good going to start with. I'm not gonna complain about a start like that. So we have here, another Moon Knight and Iron Fist. That's quite interesting. So we've had like basically a duplicate pack there. Useful though for having the extra dice you need if you are going to field them, because obviously you can do max of 4 of each dice. So will this third pack be an exact duplicate? Oh no, that looks like a double Baron Zemo. Let's take a look. And it is. We have the Master of Evil and the Masked Baron. So we have the uncommon and the common versions in there. Kind of cool. Interesting that we got duplicates there in the packs, but we got a rare as well. So yeah, so the tray comes back inside the storage box like this. You can use the underneath to store excess of sin. Some players who draft a lot just store all their duplicate dice that they haven't traded with other players or sold to us underneath there. Then you can store your dice here on each one. Again, I see most players they all get 5 of each dice, even though most cards can only hold a maximum of 4. They'll get 5 of each dice, fill them up, and then of course your second tray level. And I used to quite enjoy when these first came out, pointing out to players how you could do this. The second layer, when I can get it back on, second layer goes on top, boom, you've got another layer of dice storage. Now obviously you have to be careful when storing the box because it does lift the lid up a bit, so just be very conscious of that when you're doing it. But yeah, it does give you an extra layer of dice storage. So yeah, so there we go. That is everything you get in the collector's box. Now, like I said at the start, if you're an established player, these are the best way to get hold of your action dice, because not only do you get your promo card, you've also got your dice storage in there. These are great ways to store your collection, especially if you've been following along with the sets. You can stack them up on your shelves. You can see on the side of them the names of each set. You know exactly where they are. Beautiful way to store all of your dice and cards. For those of you who are brand new to the game, check out a video on the 2-player starter set. That is the best way to start the game, really. And again, especially as you can go halves on it with a friend, etc., and get started from there. So if you want to know about that, check out that video. But otherwise, that is everything in the collector's box. So all the individual dice and cards you've seen today can be bought and sold on our website, biggerwitcards.co.uk. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them below. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.